In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate and set up taxes in WooCommerce WordPress, whether you're just starting your online store or looking to fine-tune your tax settings for accuracy and compliance. This guide will walk you through every step of the process. Taxes can feel overwhelming at first, but WooCommerce provides a flexible system to help you configure taxes according to your location and your customers' needs. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear and functional tax setup that works seamlessly in your store. So let's dive right in and get started. First, head over to your WordPress dashboard. From there, hover over the WooCommerce tab on the left-hand menu and click on Settings. This is where you'll find all the administrative options for your store. Once the Settings page loads, navigate to the Tax tab. If you don't see this tab, you may need to enable taxes in the general settings of WooCommerce. Now, the first thing you need to configure is whether your product prices include tax. Under Prices Entered with Tax, select No. I will enter prices exclusive of tax. This means you'll be adding taxes on top of your base prices, which is a common setup for most businesses. Next, for Calculate Tax Based on Choose Customer Shipping Address. This option ensures that taxes are calculated based on where your customer is located, which is essential for stores serving multiple regions. For the Shipping Tax class, select Shipping Tax class based on cart items. This setting automatically applies the appropriate tax rate to your shipping costs based on the items in your customer's carts. It's a helpful way to keep things consistent and avoid manual adjustments. Make sure the rounding option is unchecked. Leaving it unchecked ensures that tax calculations are precise for each line item rather than rounded at the subtotal level. Accuracy is key when dealing with taxes, so this setting is important. In the Additional Tax Classes section, you should see Reduced Rate and Zero Rate listed. These classes allow you to configure special tax rates for specific products or circumstances. If they aren't already listed, you can manually add them here. Simply type them in, separated by a comma. Next, let's move on to how prices are displayed to your customers. Set Display Prices in the shop to excluding tax. Similarly, set Display Prices during cart and checkout to excluding tax. These settings ensure that your customers see the base price of your products initially, with taxes added only at checkout. You can also add a note to clarify this for your customers. In the price display suffix field, include something like Excel tax or Inqual tax, depending on your preference. This small detail helps manage customer expectations and reduces confusion. Finally, for display tax totals, select Itemized. This option breaks down the taxes per item, which is especially useful for transparency. Once you've adjusted these settings, don't forget to click Save Changes at the bottom of the page. This ensures that all your configurations are updated in WooCommerce. Now, let's move on to setting up the tax rates themselves. Click on the Standard Rates tab, which is where you'll define your default tax rules. To add a new tax rate, click Insert Row. You'll see several fields where you can enter the details of your tax rule. Start with the country code. For example, if you're setting up taxes for the United States, enter US. If the rule applies to all countries, you can leave this field blank. Next, enter the state code if the tax applies to a specific state, like CA for California. Again, leave it blank if the tax applies nationwide. Similarly, you can add a specific postal code or city if the tax is location-specific, or leave these fields blank for broader coverage. In the rate percentage field, enter the tax rate as a number. For example, enter 10 for 10%, add a tax name to identify this rule, such as VAT, GST, or sales tax. Set the priority to 1 unless you have multiple tax rules for the same area. Leave the compound box unchecked unless this tax should be calculated on top of other taxes. Finally, check the shipping box if this tax should apply to shipping costs. Once you've filled out all the fields, click Save Changes. You'll repeat this process for other tax classes like Reduced Rate and Zero Rate. For the Reduced Rate tab, follow the same steps but use the applicable reduced tax percentage. For the Zero Rate tab, repeat the steps again, but set the tax percentage to 0%. This ensures that all your tax classes are properly configured. And that's it. By following these steps, you've now set up taxes in WooCommerce WordPress. Your store is ready to calculate and display taxes accurately based on your customers' locations. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.